We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres Baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. Zach Davies is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Set to go now, Buster Posey, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Now both runners on the move. This is hit high and deep out to left. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. Hunter Pence, a 3-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt,
Number 9.
as he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's just 2 for 9. Myers is there, 2 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now in the box, Evan Longoria. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants on top, 4-0. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Striding in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Too high, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 2nd, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cueto gets the sign. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Just missing here. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Machado isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate, Will Myers. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres 1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto.
He swings and lines it to left.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Here's JURICKSON PROFAR, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Digging in now for San Diego, Juan Lagares. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. 2-1 to Juan Lagares.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, Zach Davies, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. First and second now, one man out. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. One there on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cueto pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
This is foul right side. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Pence.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1. And 2-2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brandon Belt would be next. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Tommy Pham will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One out now in the San Diego 3rd, and standing in now the always dangerous 3rd baseman Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hosmer tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. pulled toward right center field. Duggar giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball that's low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0.
No, that's low.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Back goes Pence, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
JURICKSON PROFAR digs in next.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Duggar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And he takes ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Fouled off. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And another foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares.
The center fielder, Juan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DUGGAR is giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster POSEY.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster POSEY. First pitch on its way. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0.
Hey!
To third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco, and it remains a 4-3 game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. DUGGAR is under this one. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
This one for Crawford at short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready to take his hacks again, Will Myers, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Down, 1-1.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
From the belt, the pitch. Left side, but well foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Pence. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Padres leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Matt Strahm is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Matt Strahm.
So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Brandon Belt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Strahm has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, The batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. And he misses 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Juan Lagares, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Logan Webb takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Center fielder, number 7.
As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 55.
Josh Naylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Good hitting for the Padres. Number 22. Josh Naylor.
And it's fouled away. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 0-1 on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 hit on the ground to third. A tag for 1. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So digging in now, Manny Machado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. In now, Eric Hosmer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Pham rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Will Myers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
3 runs already home here. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 6-4. Jose Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Logan Webb.
Austin Slater will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Slater.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Emilio Pagan will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Padres on top, 6-5. John Del Gustave gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
John Del Gustave.
JURICKSON PROFAR will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
JURICKSON PROFAR.
From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Francisco Mejia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
On the ground to third. Oh, look at Machado. He's up with it. The throw in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready now, Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. One out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Stammen, an Ohio native. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Stepping in, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
At the plate, Tommy Pham skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 7-5. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
A 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now batting, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Yates, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 pitch misses for the 2nd ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Mauricio Dubon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-5 tonight's final. The Friars posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Matt Strom wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.